And also, how are you going to tell me that it would strip your wife and kid of honor when you apparently didn't care about stripping Yona of honor? And that being said, why would it strip them of honor? I mean, it seems like... I mean, don't get me wrong, I understand if it still is more patriarchal than anything here, because that's just the way it was in the old days. But, like, what if it was the wife who left the husband? Would the husband then be the one dishonored, or would the wife be shamed? Like, is it a double standard situation? But, like I said, we're gonna try to say this and just see what happens. And then if it ends up that I can't go convince her to actually lift it, because this is the thing. My intention is to go back and tell her, hey, you lift the curse or I use it to kill you. So I don't want to... I'm hoping that this will create further dialogue options, or at least let me go back and tell her to lift it. So, let's try this and just see if it gives me those options. And if it doesn't, then I'll go back and do it this way.
Can't do that. Yona doesn't deserve it.
And my son? Does he?
No, but he doesn't have to die. You have a choice.
All right. If it'll save Chalva, I'll go back to the hussy. And you, best not see your face round here again.
Okay, yeah, so that's not what I was going for, so... Doop-de-doop.
As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there had been a magic explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt set out for the Isles to join the sorcerers, and seek further clues of Ciri's whereabouts. The druid Ermion, however, had no intention of letting Yennefer examine the woods, so Geralt and Yen sought out Jarl Krakon Krayt, who helped break down the druid's resolve.
I do appreciate those little sequences. They are cool, but it is so frustrating that you can't skip them. Like, why have they not, in an update to the game, let you skip that sequence? Because it's like a full minute that I have to wait before I get to play the game. Every time I turn it on, showing me the same thing I've already seen over and over again.
Pendle watches over Clan Tweersech, the blood of kings.
Alright, so back up we go. I really am a little torn, though. I mean, well... Gosh, now I am wondering. 'Cause he... I guess... The thing is... Yona is in the wrong here. She's trying to kill a child. She's trying to kill Lothar's innocent child. Just because of something he did. But... that doesn't mean that Lothar doesn't deserve, you know, some kind of punishment for what he did. Then again, I don't know the circumstances around the, I don't know the circumstances around his leaving. For all we know, maybe he had a good reason. It'd be nice if I could ask him about it. And I'm not sure if I want to go and kill Yona for this, you know? Because if I tell him to... if I make him go back to her to get her to lift the curse, then at least everybody's alive, you know? But... oh gosh. At least then everybody is alive, that's the thing. But you know what? Alright, this is what I'm gonna come down to. Okay. Gosh, I thought I left that kind of bigotry in Novigrad. Here's what I'm coming down to, I suppose. This is a contract that I'm being paid for. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's an official contract or anything, but... He's paying me to lift the curse. Oh, well, gosh, I don't know if I can... Because my thinking is he's paying me to lift the curse. So I do what he tells me to do, and then he pays me. That's the way it works. But it's not like it's an official contract. I just saw a notice, and I'm just kind of doing him a favor for it. I don't know what to do here. Because his current wife and child don't deserve to be left. But neither does Yona deserve to die. Perhaps if the kid did die, then she would deserve to die, but the kid hasn't died yet. But is the fact that she's going to let him die, is the fact that she's... that just the fact that he hasn't died yet, does that entitle her to life when him already having died would not? I don't know, man. I just do not know. I don't know what to do. Can I, like, go in and say hi to his wife and kid? Excuse me, don't mind me.
So, there's truth to that blather of the ice giant.
Can't talk to you. Or you. This sucks. Because I could get her to lift the curse and leave everybody alive if I tell him to go back to her, but then what do his wife and son do? Because supposedly women are looked at as just as capable as men in this world, but would she be given any breaks? Like, how hard would it then be for her to provide for her kid? I don't know. Alright, I really can't decide here. Because it's just that somebody's going to die. If Yona wasn't going to die, then there wouldn't be anything to worry about. There wouldn't be anything for me to wonder. It's the fact that deflecting the curse will kill her. And does she deserve to die? I guess I'm gonna do it. Because this is a job that I'm being paid for. It's not my place to decide what should happen. It's just my place to do as the job giver dictates. B, Yona is willing to kill a child. She is in the process of killing a child just for her own personal gain. And not even for revenge, but just for her personal pride. So I suppose that that's the right thing to do.
So, you know who placed the Nithing?
Because the kid doesn't deserve to lose a father.
Old friend of yours, Yona.
I might have guessed. Jealous bitch! Can't stand to see others happy. So, will she lift the curse?
Yeah, sure. All you gotta do is renounce your family and go back to her.
Nay. Never! My wife, my son, I'd strip them of honor. Condemn them to poverty. You've got to break the spell, Witcher. Let her die!
I don't like this, but...
You might deserve to be punished, but not this way. Fine, I'll do it.
Thanks be to the gods.
Don't bring the gods into it. This is between two human beings.
There's truth to that blather by the ice giant.
Gosh. I don't feel good about this, but... I wouldn't feel any better about taking the kid's dad away, you know?
be quick and painless.
I mean, I would have liked to warn her.
There's truth to that blather.
Like, warn her, hey, lift it or I'm gonna deflect it back on you, but...
So? Did it work?
It did. Your son should recover soon. And Yona will die.
How do
Thanks,
I know?
Witcher. 1,000 times over. My son's dearest of all to me. I couldn't abide it if he'd died. Your reward. Will you eat with us before moving onward?
No. Not in the mood.
Am I able to go talk to her? I was just gonna say something. What was I gonna say? Right. When it comes down to it, what's happened in the past happened. What's done is done. And so, I don't think that... Maybe she does deserve to have him come back to her. But... what she really needs is to let it go. And the fact that she's trying to kill a kid just to make her point...
Whoa there, Roach.
It's not okay. It's not forgivable. Is she just gonna be in here dead? Well, she doesn't seem to be in here. Okay. I don't feel good about it, but I wasn't gonna feel good about it either way. Gosh, now I'm wondering if I should... Because did she deserve to die? The thing is, I don't know the whole story, that's the problem. I don't know the circumstances surrounding his leaving her. Because, like, if he really did just fall in love with another woman, then... I mean, it's not that he doesn't deserve any sort of blame for leaving her, but nor would I expect somebody to stay with someone when they love someone else more. It's like, if he actually had an eye for someone else, even though he'd been with her so long, it would have been dishonest of him to stay with her, you know? So never would I say it's okay to cheat on somebody because you have feelings for someone else, but if you do have feelings for someone else, then that needs to be acknowledged and addressed, and you either need to like just be respectful about it to the person you're with and say, just tell them, hey, I have feelings for someone else. We can either cut this off now or we can try to work through it, or you just well, I mean, that's all there really is to say about it. Be respectful about it. If you have feelings for the other person, say, I have feelings for this other person, and it would be dishonest of me to stay with you, so I'm sorry, but this is the way it's gotta be. And so, in a way, I don't blame him for leaving her if he had feelings for someone else, because it would have been dishonest not to. And I wouldn't want to be in a relationship with somebody, no matter how long that relationship was, if they want to be with someone else instead. Because what's the point in being with you if you don't want to be with me, you know? I need to race. Take my mind off of this.
Ah, it's you. First Outlander to seek a place in the hero's pursuits. Will you ride here too? There's room for you if you want.
Yeah, all right. Might even win.
If your arse is as tough as your talk, who knows? Listen up, folks! Race is about to start! Running for the glory, the great mum, or Speedy Oswald, Lonely Boy Svan, and Geralt of Rivia!
I never told him my name.